FSD goes public, yes. Robotaxi, it is here, it is real, it is June. How did it happen? It's impossible, it'll never happen. I got my buddy Mark here from the Tesla Life. Yeah, the podcast with Casey and Patrick and sometimes a special guest. Who knows, maybe even me.
Who knows?
Could be anyone. I'm Brian, welcome to Future Oza. So of course we are here in Michigan, in person, which is, rare.
Unique.
Unique. And I know what you guys are thinking. Brian, I didn't know you were that tall, and it's because of the curb situation. It's my Apple box. That's what we would normally look like. If I turn it, maybe I can make us look a little less. No, it just looks like the Dutch angle from Adam West Batman, which is great.
So, I'll help with the camera angle.
Yeah.
I'll step down in the curb.
Yes, and so we're talking about the the taxi, the Robotaxi rollout, Model Ys. What does this mean to you? Because my first thought is, I don't care that it's geofenced. Mm-hmm. I don't care that it's that it has a human sitting in it, which for now it will. Yeah. This is the proof of concept we've been waiting for.
Yeah, and we've been waiting a long time. It's been rumored for a long time, and now we're at the point where they're actually going to roll it out. And in order to roll it out, you got to have some customers. You got to have some people that are willing to take those first drives. And of course, Tesla is sending the invite out to get the ball rolling.
Mm-hmm. So my buddy Craig, and I say my buddy because if I told you his username on here, you'd say, I don't think that's your friend, Brian. My buddy Craig loves to give us a hard time on the channel, and then we email privately because he's not a bad guy. He's just misunderstood. He's saying, well, why is no one talking about insurance, about liability, about lawsuits?
That is a big thing.
It is a big thing.
Yeah.
But wouldn't you argue it's already been talked about?
Well, there has been some conversations, but it's just loose conversations at this point. There's nothing in stone about how this liability is going to be handled for people that are actually on the program. On the network. My car, I don't know how it handles it. Your car, I don't know how it handles it. But for Tesla generally, they have insurance. Yeah.
I mean, they have, like Waymo sorted this out years ago. So I assume that it would follow a similar frame.
Oh, it would, because there's one owner. It's Tesla. They own it. They have the insurance policy, and they're the ones that are going to actually hold that policy, and they're the ones that are paying for it. So that's easy for that. When it's mine, yes.
I don't know what the answer is, but I assume it goes through the network, just like insurance does with Uber, with Turo. Because with Turo, you have insurance, but Turo puts insurance on top of it. So if something happens, in theory, Turo's insurance would be the ones who would deny your claim.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to prove it.
No, they're not.
No, I kid. But do I? So what do you think of the invite list? I mean, we've got some big names. We've got Sawyer's going to be there. Omar's going to be there. I know Herbert's been invited. Yeah. I assume he's going. Hans C. Nelson will be there. Joe Tegmeyer got an invitation. There's some great names. It feels like they remembered everybody.
Did they remember everybody?
Almost. I feel like almost everybody was remembered. There might be like one or two that were missed, but that's, I'm no golfer, but I'm pretty sure that's par for the course. So that's great. What do you think of the fact that they want people recording this and publishing it on day one? It says right in it, cameras are okay. Camera and video. It doesn't say encouraged. It doesn't say permitted. It says it's okay.
That means that they're confident.
They are confident.
They are really confident to have opening day being shown in every possible angle without their editorial review.
Right. Live. It's going to be live streamed. I have been invited by Joe Tegmeyer and Hans C. Nelson to be a +1 with them. I don't know if they only get to do a ride on Sunday or if that's just the start of any time they want to ride.
Right.
If there's only 10 cars, I don't know how that's going to work in a city that big. Do you think I mean, what's
Well, there's going to be some people have been given access to the app to actually order the cab, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I imagine there'll be a pecking order that the Tesla will kind of look at the list that's coming in at any given time, and if the cars are full, then there's going to be an order as to who gets the car.
Yeah, it's just that even in the limited geographical area, I can imagine it being well oversubscribed, especially the first week when
Yes.
all those YouTube jokers are coming in from miles away. And what kind of lunatic would do that? I am trying to convince. I'm with my.
I know a lunatic that would,
I am trying
happily.
to convince my gang that when we depart Muskegon on Monday, that we should add 30 hours to our total round trip.
How's that going for you?
Okay. It's going okay. It's, they have, both of my boys have driven. Both of my boys have supervised. So that's great.
Yeah.
That is a big help. But it will take some negotiating to convince them
30 hours.
additional
Yeah,
hours
that's-
on our total trip.
I can see how that's going to take some work.
That might add some complication to the logistics, but also just getting there. I am 1,500 miles away from Austin at the moment. We'll see. I'm going to do my best. What about, what kind of fares do we think we're going to be seeing? And that's for you guys too. What kind of fares do you think we'll be seeing?
Based on the launch, I think they're going to just charge their regular fare that they have been baking up for quite some time. We don't know what the fare is, but we have been leaked some information over time about it being cheaper than a regular cab or Uber, because of course there's no driver to pay. That type of thing is going to be in play. Will it be half? Will it be a quarter of what a regular, say, Uber fare would be?
Mm-hmm.
I put my bet on, I put it 30%.
70% off.
No, the other way.
30% off.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was going to say 25%. I think we can share that math on that one, because I don't. This is so few miles. They could do it for free and it wouldn't
right.
hurt.
But they want to show the concept.
They want to show the concept. They want to make sure the payment processing works right.
Yep.
They want, and why give it away? Why give it away? Whether it's $1 a mile or $5 a mile, we're still taking it. We're still taking it. During the early release.
Yep.
Ooh, yeah, there's plenty of it.
And they don't need the money. You're absolutely right. But they do need to prove the concept, and they do need to make sure that everything works fine, including payment. And that's a big thing.
It is. And I saw a gentleman in the comments, I don't remember if we shared this one, where he said, what's going to happen is everyone's going to flood to Texas and they're going to say, oh my gosh, it took an hour to get my Robotaxi. I'm never doing this again. And I thought, you never seen people camp out overnight to get an iPhone? It took overnight. I'm never getting an iPhone again.
Or a Model 3.
Oh yeah, that's right.
There were lineups for the 3.
Those were exciting times.
Yep, they were.
And then, of course, now the line is digital. So when the Cybertruck came out, the Cyber Flop, more like, I tell you, the trolls have got to get more clever. Trolling used to be an art form. That ain't it. When the Cybertruck came out, all of the reservations were finally digital. You didn't have to go to the store and bug anybody.
Yep.
Any thoughts on the timing? Because this is June. This is on schedule. Is this on schedule?
They said June. It's going to be June.
Yes.
We know that when Tesla gives a date, it's typically towards the end of that date period.
Of the window.
But in this case, they're 3 weeks into June. So here we go, three and a bit.
3 in a day. So that's very exciting. And again, it's just great that they remembered to invite everyone relevant. Absolutely. I mean, save maybe one or two they might have forgotten. I don't know whether to ascribe it to malice or incompetence, but it's one of the two, and I don't know which is better and which is worse.
Oh, why don't you just fix that, Tesla? Just send the extra invites. Just do it.
There's a list. Put me on it. I'm on so many lists already. Would it kill you to put me on one that's actually good? Yeah, so anything we're missing? What are we forgetting to say about FSD Cyber Taxi rollout?
The only thing that I see that we're missing is getting the start. Like, we've been waiting for a long time. We've been seeing these cars drive around, one or two of them picking up possibly fake passengers, Tesla employees, whatever they are. But you can see them on the roads with nobody in it. People are filming the actual screens. You're seeing information on the screen about payment, about how much is being charged. All that kind of stuff is there. So we're just waiting to get the extra details. And that starts in a couple days.
I did get a comment today, this Friday, saying, wait a minute, where's the app? We haven't seen the app. What's the app? And the answer is, it's in the invitation that riders got, that they will need to download that app. And they got that. That's squared away.
Yeah.
And it is right now a separate app. I wouldn't be surprised to see if that bundled into the existing Tesla app or X at some point. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Tesla has done that with their app where they've added things over time. So I could definitely see it just being a new tab on the app, and it's available when it goes mass market.
I could see that happening. And then you've already got millions of
That's right.
users who've already got the app. The only thing is you don't want the app to get too bulky, but I don't think it is. I don't think that would be problematic. I think you could squeeze all that in to the existing app
Yep.
without, they're very good at lean code.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. So guys, in the comments, what on earth did we miss? What did we misunderstand? Leave it. Why aren't you here in Michigan joining us for the festivities in Muskegon, which of course is one letter away from Muskelon. So that's a thing. And you guys like, subscribe, please, for the love of all that's holy, get me over 100,000. Maybe then my dad will finally love me. I mean, YouTube will actually respect me, and I'll get invitations to events. Fortunately, I never had that issue as a kid. My dad loved me very much. My mom, different matter.
Oh, we're not going
Different
there.
matter.
We're not going
Different
there.
matter. You know. For those of you who've watched the channel for a while, you know the joke I usually make right there. Everybody else, head on over to the Tesla Life. Find out what Mark, Casey, and Patrick are up to, and ask them why they're not here. I know the answer. It's too far.
Yeah.
But that's not relevant.
That doesn't stop the question from
That
coming
doesn't. I mean, come on. And to everybody else, stay tuned, stay juicy, and I cannot wait to hear from you, Spider Goblin robots, on the Flippity Flop.